welcome back to our channel. Today I'm quite excited to share about this topic. This is one of the most top topic, okay, in the internet or even with your friends, with your family, okay, with your colleague. And this is the question: how do you save money efficiently? Most of us cannot really save money, right? This is one of the difficult questions that most of us still answering. Do you know that averagely most of us save less than 5% of our disposable income? That is really, really low, okay? So today we're gonna unpack 7 practical tips of how do you save money. So stay tuned. Today we're going to talk about 7 practical tips of how do you really save money. Tips number 7, be consistent. Yes, you need to be consistent, okay? You cannot just treat this like a leisure activity. If you like it, you save. If you do not like it, you do not save. You need to save consistently, which means that every month decide on a specific date, okay, when you're going to save your money. Say for example, if you are a working adult, on the first day of the month you receive a paycheck, you receive your salary from your employer, and practically today most of the bosses, most of the company, they will bank in the salary directly into your account. So say for example, after the EPF deduction, after the social deduction, let's say you're being given 4,000 ringgit, okay, or $4,000. So what you're gonna do is that when you receive that $4,000, immediately allocate certain percentage of that amount into another account and do it probably on the next day of the day when you receive the income. So save consistently. Do this every month. Do not need to think so much. Okay, the more you think, the harder you save money. So one of the best way to save money is that do not think about it. Just decide it in the first place and do this consistently every month.
Do it! Just do it!
Tips number 6, practice delay gratification. You know, guys, most of us, we are unable to save money. It's because we are too easily being tempted with so many things around us. We are so easily buy into so many suggestions of how we can spend money instead of saving money. Every day, day in and day out, okay, through social media, through our friends, okay, through advertisement, in almost everywhere. People are asking us to spend money, and spend more money. So one of the things that we need to really consider is to delay our gratification. Do not follow our heart desire just to make ourselves happy. Okay, you know, this happiness thing is a very dangerous thing, because in today's world, if you want to be happy, you need to spend money, okay, and that actually lead to unhappiness, right? So let's delay our gratification. Just do not follow our gratification. Our inner self always want to sabotage us. We always want to put ourselves into self-pleasure, right? Just to pamper ourselves. But guys, okay, when you delay your gratification just for maybe 1 month or even 1 year, you will reap the harvest, you will reap the benefit, okay, in the long term. Okay, so this is one of the tips that someone told me last time. If you realize that you need to buy something today, hold the purchase, okay, do not buy it and wait for another 1 month. So probably after that 1 month, you will not even remember that you need that thing, okay, because most of the thing that we buy is not really needs, are wants. So hold it for 1 month and you will see the magic, okay, and you can see your money grow. Tips number 5, understand the reason why. The why, the why. Why do you need to save money? What is the reason that you need to save money? Understand the motivation behind it. Understand the value behind it. Because if you do not understand why do you need to save the money, most probably you do not do it. You know, most of the time, the reason we do something is because we understand the true value of certain action. when you understand the value, and when you put the emotion into it, and you do not just treat this like just yeah, everybody do it, I need to do it. You need to put some emotion. You need to see the value it brings. Just imagine when you save certain amount of money, okay, and after 20, 30 years, the money grow, and that become another source of passive income. It can help you during your retirement. That will probably make you to consider saving money. Tips number 4, be committed. You need to be committed into this. You need to be bought into this, okay? Do not treat this like a hobby, okay? Saving money is definitely not a hobby. Okay, you need to do this with all your commitment, meaning to say no matter what happens, you need to save the money consistently and be committed into it. It's like you already signed a contract to yourself, okay? There's no turning back. There's no excuses. If you're committed, no matter what happens, you will continue to save money. You know, life will give us a lot of excuses. Do not just give yourself excuses, because there's too many excuses, there's too many reasons. But be committed, okay, and you will see the power of it. Tips number 3, be disciplined. You know, most of us are not really disciplined. Sometimes we do it, sometimes we do not do it. So guys, be disciplined, okay? How do you know that you're disciplined? When you do this regularly. But the problem is that most of us are not disciplined. Why? Because we are forgetful. Okay, sometimes I want to do it, but I forget to save the money. That brings me to the second tips, okay? So if you want to solve the problem of discipline, you must listen to the next tips. Now, tips number 2, set up a system. Yes, set up a system. You know, guys, why do we able to save the EPF money every month? Because there is a system in place. There is a system that will work automatically, whether we remember it or whether we forget about it. A system means that it will be done even without us doing it, okay? It's gonna be run automatically. It's gonna be on autopilot. A system you can do is that do a standing instruction where you automatically deduct a certain percentage. Let's say, for example, 4,000 ringgit come into your account one, and just do a simple standing instruction of taking out 20% of that 4,000 ringgit, which means 20% of 4,000 ringgit means 800 ringgit. So you automatically deduct 800 ringgit from account 1, go to account 2. So how do you do it? There's features in your banking account, where you can set standing instruction, okay? And you can set it for a year or a month, okay? Most of the time we do it monthly. Okay, you set money and let it run for 5 years. Okay, some bank features that can only allow you to do standing instruction for a certain period of time. A certain bank that allow you to do for up to 5 years. So after 5 years, come back to that and do another standing instruction for another 5 years. So what it means is that every month there will be a certain fixed percentage that being deducted from your account one. So like I say, 4,000 ringgit, 20%, 800 ringgit. So in your standing instruction, just set 800 ringgit to be deducted from account 1 into account 2. And do not touch account 2. Let account 2 continue to accumulate. And probably after 1 year, let's say after 1 year, 800 ringgit per month. After 1 year, it's going to get you 9,600 ringgit. So take this 9,600 ringgit and invest it probably into the stock market, into fixed deposit, into any unit trust, whatever proper investment vehicle. So do that every year. But in order for you to invest at 9,600, you need to start to accumulate the 800 ringgit every month. So set a system. This is one of the practical systems that you can ever do, and I guarantee you, if you set this system, it will change your life. Tips number 1. Finally, after we say so many things, why most people still unable to save money? Because most of us apply the wrong formula. So what is the formula that most of us use? The formula that most of us use is when salary come, we deduct all the expenses, and the leftover will be our saving. Say for example, 4,000 ringgit as our income, and we'll start to spend, we'll start to pay off all the bills, we'll start to pay off all our commitments, all our student loan, car loan, house installment. Let's say for example, 4,000 ringgit as your income, as your salary come into your account, and 3,900, okay, is your commitment. So 4,000 ringgit minus 3,900 as a commitment, and you're left with 100 ringgit. So you only save 100 ringgit, and 100 ringgit is quite a low saving rate. And if you just, not to say 100 ringgit is bad, but at least you're saving something. But if you do like that, meaning to say you only save the leftover, that is not the correct formula. Salary deduct expenses equals to saving is the incorrect formula, and do not do that. Okay, do not use this formula. This is what the population do. This is what the majority is doing, and the majority is not saving money, because this is a wrong concept to be used. So guys, what is the right concept? What is the right formula? The right formula is salary deduct saving equals to expenses. Meaning to say, you immediately decide what is your saving. If your saving is 20%, let's say 4,000 ringgit, 20% of that is 800 ringgit. 4,000 ringgit minus 800 ringgit equals to 3,200 ringgit. So what it means is that now you're spending the leftover for your expenses. This makes a huge difference. And can you even see now your expenses is reduced to 3,200 versus just now 3,900, which means that you need to change your mentality, you need to change your lifestyle, change the formula. When the income comes, immediately allocate the fixed percentage into the saving account, make it a system, and only spend the rest. Do not save the rest, but spend the rest. And this will definitely change your life. These are it, the 7 practical tips of how you can save money. Practice it, take massive action. Set up a system, allocate a fixed amount, apply the correct formula, and be committed, be disciplined. Okay, if you set a proper system, the discipline problem will be solved immediately. Guys, I hope that you're able to save money for your future, not just for your future, but for your family future. And gonna see you in the next video. Thank you and bye.